Please do subscribe, like and share the videos. And for tutorials, you may just refer to the tutorial section. All the videos are there wherein you will learn astrology as well, if you're looking for learning astrology. And for readings, personalized readings, if you want to book a reading with me, you can just drop an email at vlastrology24@gmail.com, and my team will get in touch with you. And you can get the recording within 24 hours also. Okay, so let's start with this video. Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lanka, I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be discussing week 24 of the year 2024. Yes, this is week 24 and the year is also 2024. So it's a very important week and a very, beautiful week also, because Jupiter is going to be ingressing in Rohini Nakshatra. And as you know that, the Gajakesari Yoga is formed in the sky whenever Jupiter and Moon, they come together in the Kendras. But here, Jupiter is going to be transiting Rohini Nakshatra. I've already made a video on the same. Please do refer to that if you really want to understand this transit. And it is going to be also a short stellium, which is forming in Gemini sign. And Gemini is right in trine to Saturn. So this is also going to be a highly charged up energy in Gemini sign. And as you know, this is owned by Mercury. So lots going to be taking place in this week from the 10th to the 16th of June. And this is week 24, as you all know. And all the transit positions I do take up when the consolidated videos I present weeklies, that is Moon's interaction with all the grahas. So one by one, Moon will be ingressing all the grahas and will be touching upon in 27 days all the planetary positions as well. So just understand that it is not about only Moon that I discuss. I discuss how Moon is interacting with other grahas also. Because if we say that, that Moon is only transiting through these many houses and signs, so that is an incomplete information. So you must actually look for all the planetary positions, what they are doing in the sky with each other, how they're forming a connection as well. And do change the time zone as per your area where you are, time zone you are, so that you get the proper reading also. And these are all general readings. If at all they don't match up, you must also see from your dasha what dasha you are in. If at all you're in a particular dasha of a planet, you should make that particular sign also your first house, and see where the planetary positions are, how the planetary positions are, what are they actually doing in your natal chart, and then in the transit positions as well. So that is how astrology is done. It's not that simple, yet it is not that complicated. If people try to talk flashy things about astrology and something which you have not heard of, it doesn't make sense, that astrology is not about befooling others. It's a science which we can all use in our day-to-day lives, and for Mahorata also, as per how we can plan our future. So use it well, and this definitely gives you beautiful results. And one more disclaimer over here is that whenever you're looking for a personalized reading, it is 70 to 80%, that the readings come to true also, because sometimes the time is not correct, or sometimes the astrologer is not in that particular frame of mind. I always do the readings, just giving it and leaving it on to the divine, and then he only takes care, he only does the reading. I always do it. And always remember that you should not open your horoscope or give your birth details unnecessarily to every astrologer, and that is in the limelight in public. No, the energies get depleted of the chart also. It's like, you're exposed to the world in a way, all the positive and negative energies, and people make mockery also at times, I've seen. So please do not share your birth details in public unnecessary, and take advice and help from anybody over there. That is why when I'm doing the live sessions, Q&A and all, I don't use the birth details. I always say don't share the birth details, because I know that there are a lot many rules. If you are opening a particular horoscope, you need to have some kind of kavach, shield, mantras you have to recite before showing the horoscope to in the public, or when you are even looking the horoscope on the personal level as well, one-on-one consultation. So astrologers nowadays, astrologers, they don't understand these energies. So it's been 3 decades I've been doing this only. So I know the basic laws that we should follow. Okay. So just wanted to forewarn you guys, because I have been getting those kinds of people also booking readings with me and saying that, we had given our details and, they were misused also. And people were just, talking all the readings which were not matching, the events which were not matching also. So be careful about all these doubts who are, in the market. So definitely just a well-wisher. So that's why this advice. It's not that you have to come to me only. You should pick and choose your astrologer yourself, and a right kind of astrologer. So let me start with this week, and let's see how this week looks like. And do subscribe my channel. Do share the videos so that, people also get the benefit out of this particular channel. Okay. So I hope this screen is sharing. Yes. So we can see here that moon is going to be transiting through the 3 zodiac signs of Cancer, Leo, Virgo. 10th and 11th, it is going to be in the sign of Cancer, and is going to be giving, aspected by Mars and Rahu here, because Rahu also, I aspects of Rahu and Ketu as well. So it's very important to do so. And also moon is going to be, so Leo from 12 to the 14th first half, aspected by or in trine to Mars also. So that is something which is very important again. Virgo from 14th second half to the 14th second half to the 16th, that is in Rahu Ketu axis, and is aspected by Jupiter as well. So this is what this planetary position this week looks like, and it is very powerful this week. The Gemini signs of energy. And I think that there is some, okay. Yeah. So Gemini sign is also ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is going to be getting into its own zone. So it's a very important zodiac sign which is getting active during this week. And we do have Jupiter's ingress in the Rohini Nakshatra. So Mercury, Sun, and Venus, they all will be in Gemini sign. So it is all about communication. It's all about short journeys, travels, anything to do with intellectual pursuits if you want to pursue. So all these energies are going to be prevalent during this week. And we do have Mars in its own zone. Saturn is looking here. Rahu is in Pisces sign, no change. And also Jupiter is going to be in Aries, Navmansha. So anybody who is feeling or experiencing some negative energies of Aries sign in your horoscope, you will get some relief here. Also, Scorpio natives will feel some energies which are mellowing down. So wherever your Scorpio sign is. All right. So let's start with the reading. So, the transit positions this week. Venus from 12th June to 7th of July is in Gemini. Mercury 14 June to 29 June. Sun 15 June to 16 July in Gemini sign. And Jupiter is going to be in Rohini Nakshatra from 13th of June till the 20th of August. So these are the main planetary positions. And we have Ganga Dashahara also. Not to forget that we have Ganga Dashahara, that is when Ganga descended on the planet Earth. So to quench the thirst, or we can say that when there was drought and there were people who were dying, so Ganga actually, descended. And it's a very important auspicious day, and we must actually celebrate all the festivals also, Hindu festivals. And we should thank God for whatever, we have, all the privileges that we have. So let's start with readings, and somebody can mention the timestamps also towards the end. Thank you so much. So this is as per the ascendant, moon, and dasha. As I said, you should see from dasha as well. So let's start with the Aries readings first. So for Aries natives, as you all know, that moon is going to be transiting through the three zodiac signs this week, fourth, fifth, and sixth houses of yours. And we have a stellium, short stellium, which is forming post 12th of June in the Gemini sign. So this is going to be a beautiful week for you to start with when moon is in your fourth house, to stay at home, to do things. Maybe you are working from home. You're going to be very emotionally attached to your family as well during this week. And you might be just making some arrangements as to how you can buy, sell property, or some major important events can also take place as regards to your purchases, major purchases this week. You might be just thinking of buying some shares and also investing somewhere where you can make money. Also, you're planning all of that. When you're at home, you're thinking about all those things as well. And then moon moves into your fifth house, and that is going to be on the 12th to the 14th first half. And here Saturn is aspecting. Leo sign is aspected by Saturn. So that is why you feel restricted. You feel that you're not able to do things. You're tied up. You want to do many things, but you're not getting that kind of energy. So that is because Saturn is in aspecting Leo sign and also your fifth house. So maybe some restriction in planning for your children or something to do with your childbirth. This is going to be little delayed kind of a thing, for the childbirth. But yes, when moon moves here, so you might just be going in for some relationship, or you can be having some ex-partner coming back to your life, or something which is going to trigger the emotions again. So you're going to be maybe focused on entertainment, too much of indulgence, or maybe you are connecting with your children as well. Also, we have being the ruler of the 12th house in the 12 places away, that is the fourth house in the second house from itself. So it is good for your mother's financial growth, something to do with inheritance. Also, you may just get some benefit out of it as well. Also, Jupiter is going to be transiting this week in Rohini. So again, this is a good transit for you as regards to your home front, purchasing of property, etc., vehicles. Wait for Venus to rise, only then, make decisions as regards to your vehicle purchase, etc., or change of vehicle, etc. Also, this is going to be a good transit as regards to short journeys, travels, learning something, some new subjects, or maybe, connecting with people who are going to be giving you that push, that boost that you have been waiting for. Meet those kinds of people, surround with those kinds of people, and you will definitely be positive yourself. Virgo sign is going to get impacted, or we can say it's going to be activated when moon touches upon Ketu on the 14th second half till the 16th, and it's going to be aspected by Jupiter also here. So it's good for the any kind of health, if you health issues, if you have been experiencing, you will get that relief. And in case you are thinking of going in for some investments or taking a loan, so this will be a good time period. You can apply for some loan. Also good for competition examination if you have to sit for. There is a possibility of a new job proposal coming your way, and maybe you're going to be changing your workplace or portfolio also this week. And this is good for your organizing of the calendar. This is a good time to actually be more meticulous about organize everything this week. And okay, I want to start working out, I want to just I'm gaining weight, so I want to lose weight. If it all that kind of a thing is there on your mind, so you can start doing all of those things as well. Also, Venus, Mercury, Sun are going to be in your third house, so it's a good time to think of some new avenues. Start getting into that zone where you learn more. And communication is the key, actually. Maybe you will communicate with the female counterparts more during this week. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. So for Taurus natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your okay, one sec. Okay, moon is going to be transiting your third, fourth, fifth houses this week, and there's a stellium, short stellium, which is forming in your second house. So I'm talking about this week only, and Jupiter is also going to be transiting Rohini. So the main focus during this week would be, first of all, on communication. Maybe there is a presentation or this short distance travel that you're going to be taking up, or there is some communication gap between your siblings or your neighbors, etc. So you need to just bridge that gap. You have to figure that out, how you can just be more involved in those areas where you need to reconcile. In those in that mood that you should just be in that, bridging the gap rather than just extending. So you need to work on reconciling with your relationship. This week will be good for you. If at all you want to sell your property, this is a good time period. Mars is also going to be aspecting your Cancer sign when Moon is in your third house. So maybe some expenses can be on the property related matters. Mother's health, you have to take care as well, because from the fourth house, there's an eighth house Rahu and seventh house Saturn and ninth house Mars. So back to back, there are grahas related to your fourth house. So lack of sleep, there can be some disturbance at the workplace also, or it could bring about some issues in your transactions also. So you need to be careful about your investments or net banking, etc. when you're making. So you need to be cautious. Also, Moon will be in your fourth house also this week, and that's happening on the 12th to the 14th first half. So that's the time period when you will be actually, making some decisions as regards to your purchasing of property, selling of property, or maybe you're traveling and you've come back home. Now you want to just do things at home. You want to work from home also. You're too tired, so you need to take rest. Also, Moon will be connecting with Ketu this week. That is in the fifth house on the 14th, second half till the 16th. Now that's the time period when you will have some connection with your children, or maybe you will be too much involved, overindulgence in romance or anything to do with your, children. Maybe you're going to be making some decisions as regards to your children, or they're going to be getting a job if they are waiting for, or they are going to be going in for some higher studies as well. Mercury is also going to be in the 10th house from 5th. So this is a good transit for your children. Any which ways, they're going to be doing well. Fifth house energies definitely is going to get very highly charged up, and some expenditures on gadgets, etc., can also be can happen during this week. Just make sure that you are just balancing things out. A work home balance is required. Maybe there's a lot of work to do and you're not able to do things which are, which you really wanted to do also. And definitely a good week. What is your somebody saying that my son is going to be going through the surgery soon, Cancer ascendant. Okay, sure, I will pray for you and your son. Don't worry, everything will be fine. Let's all pray for the lady here who's who's asking prayers. So we must do that. Actually, these are all live sessions, so I keep getting the comments also. So let's pray for her son. Coming to the next one, that is Gemini. Okay. So for Gemini natives, this week, Moon is going to be transiting your second, third, fourth houses. And there's a short stellium which is forming. Short stellium means clustering of planets. That is after the Taurus sign. Now it is going to be in Gemini sign, where Venus, Mercury, and Sun are going to be in trine to Saturn in the Gemini sign. So this is going to be a very important and a very pious week for you in a way, because, you're going to be meeting somebody who is going to be guiding force in your life. So you're going to be changing, you're going to be enhancing yourself, your skills, you're going to be learning about many things this week. So this is a beautiful week ahead for you, as it is Jupiter is also going to be transiting your second house nakshatra. So good for your financial growth also. Some new workload, or maybe some new work profile is going to be, or some new project which is coming through, which is going to give you some clarity as to where you stand and what you want to do in future. So it's a very iconic week in a way, because there are so many grahas changing signs together. And also, Moon is going to be in your second house to start with on the 10th and the 11th, and is going to be aspected by Mars and Rahu. So you need to take care of your speech. You need to eat right. You need to sleep on time, because you can have some disturbance during the travels, or maybe something to do with your digestive problems. Maybe you eat out. So you need to take care of that. Otherwise, it is good for your financials. Maybe this week you will get the money that you have been waiting for, or the funds that you wanted to be transferred in your account. So you will get that as well. Good chunk of money coming through also, because Mars is also looking at your second house and is forming a connection straight away with Moon. So Moon, Mars, these are the dhan giving, wealth giving planets for you any which ways. So some sudden income is going to be there. Also, some short distance travels can also take place on the 12th to the 14th first half. And here, Moon is going to be in your third house, aspected by Saturn and trying to Mars as well. So this is the time period, to make decisions as regards to your investments. This is also good about a good time to plan your travels and, your maybe some presentation, some education plan that you have been thinking of. So you need to really work on these things. And don't take things very easy and light. And don't take things for granted also. Things will definitely be good if you are taking them seriously, and you are going to be actually not and keeping your ego aside, because Sun, Mercury, and Venus are going to be in your Lagna. So you need to be your third house Lord is going to be in the Lagna. So you need to be having good connections with people, help others. This is the time period where you need to help others to get in turn also something later in future. Also 14th second half to the 16th, Moon is going to be in your Kendra, in your fourth house. Being the ruler of the second house in the Kendra is a beautiful thing. And you will be maybe shifting out from the place where you are, or you're going to be renovating your place. You're going to be changing your your dwelling place. Maybe you'll be making some changes in your house or your office or your factory, etc. Where on this anywhere where you actually spend a lot of time. So you might be just changing, even if you're making small changes, keeping your bookshelf somewhere else. That is also quite likely. Also, there can be some leakages at home, so you're going to be plugging them, or you're going to be working on your home. Something where you need attention. You need to focus attention on. So maybe your family, or maybe you're connecting with your childhood friends. Maybe you call them over. So it's like you're connecting with your self. It's like that, because this is the happiness question that you get from fourth house. So this is going to be enhancing all of that. Ketu is there, but Jupiter is also looking here, not to forget that. So this is going to be actually helping you understand your your hidden potential also. You will be very meticulous, and you'll be very organized now. You will make things very easy for yourself also. Okay. Jupiter's transit in Rohini is definitely very, very auspicious for you, because it is going to give you wealth, and you're going to be learning a lot during this time period, and you're going to be very creative also. All the best. Coming to the next one, that is Cancer. So the lady who was asking, now I'm going to be sharing with you my insights, not just for her, but for everyone. But yes, I'm going to be praying for her as well. So for Cancer natives, first of all, Om Som Somaya Namaha. Okay. So this is the prayer that we should be, this is a chant we all should do for her. And the one who is having her son's surgery. So don't worry, everything will be fine. See what is happening here. Fifth Lord is looking at the fifth house. That is also one of the reasons that, and Ketu is in the 11th house from the 5th. So if you talk about surgical process, Mars has to have some intervention. Don't worry, surgery will be very good, because Jupiter is going to be in Rohini Nakshatra on the 13th and is looking at your 5th house, period. So you don't have to worry, ma'am. Everything will be fine. Okay. So what exactly is happening in the sky this week? Moon is going to be in your first, second, and third houses. To start with, on the 10th and the 11th, it's going to be in the first house. So you will be actually focused on something new, some new beginnings for you. You're going to be very nurturing, caring kinds. You're going to be doing for others. You want to actually help someone today. And you will help somebody. And this will be your main focus today. And don't get confused about making decisions, or don't think that you can, just maybe, you get confused and make wrong decisions. Mars and Rahu are looking at the first house. So you can be a little aggressive also at times. You feel that, what am I doing, with this life? What am I doing? Where am I going? All those aggressive energies are also there, but don't let them overpower you and make wrong choices and decisions as well. Aggression leads to wrong aggression, not the right aggression. Aggression is required when you're working also. So Mars is your Yogakara Graha in the Kendra. So this is definitely a positive thing which is happening for your yourself, for your purchase of property, for real estate issues. You will be definitely doing well at the workplace also. There's a lot of energy floating. And also, Moon is going to be in your second house on the 12th, 14th, 12th and 14th to the 14th first half, aspected by aspected by Saturn and trine to Mars. So this is the time period when you will have, you know, um, in the second house energy working. So this is a good time period for making money out of money this week, because Sun is also going to be, in your Sun will be transiting after 2 days, but here Sun is in the 11th house. So this is a good time period for making wealth, as it is your second lord and your fifth lord are forming a connection in the 11th house, and so is Jupiter. Jupiter is your ninth house. Bhagya lord is also going to be in the Lagneshi's nakshatra, that is Rohini nakshatra. So very positive time period for making money out of money, for growth, and for exploring new avenues also. A very positive time period. Just leave aside Rahu energy. Rahu and Saturn, you must be thinking Saturn is in the 8th house, it's going to be giving me negative results. No, Saturn is transiting Taurus and Navmasha right now. It has to give you good results. It is going to be giving you, because we cannot just write off the whole 8th house transit of Shani, and say that, oh, this is going to be a very bad period for me. No, it's not like that. It's just that we have to make the best use of this Taurus energy. And this is definitely going to be positive for you also, for your family also, for your wealth prospects also, and to explore the hidden realms also during this time period. Okay. So it's definitely a good transit. It's just that you have to be cautious from time to time about your health also. Okay. Don't let the external forces, deplete your health. Okay. Take care of health, eat right kind of food. Okay. Moon will be transiting your third house on the 14th, second half till the 16th. And Ketu is there. So when Ketu and Moon form a connection, so you feel a little anxious also. Lagnesh is after all in the third house. So traveling might be a little cumbersome. You might just meet those kinds of people who just pull you down, or you don't feel up to it. But thankfully, Jupiter is also going to be in Rohini Nakshatra and is going to be looking at this zone. So this is definitely going to be giving you that relief. You will come out of it. You have problem, but you've come out of it also. Jupiter does that. Jupiter is that saving grace in the horoscope. It's not that you're going to be not getting into the problem at all, or you're not going to be suffering. We all suffer. We are in this world to suffer. We have to quit our karma. So it is impossible if somebody's saying, oh, it's a beautiful time period that you're heading to. It's a beautiful, or awesome week ahead or month ahead. No, we do get, mixed kind of results of each transit. So this is something which is going to be the time period when you have to focus on acquiring more knowledge, read more books, maybe write, or if you want to journal, write down all the negatives and just, do something which is going to be balancing things out, in your life. Negatives, when you write, strike it off, and then you definitely gain the positive energies out of the negatives also. Okay. So all the best and take care. Coming to the next one, that is Leo. So for Leo natives, this week, Moon is going to be transiting your 12th, first, and second houses. And the short stellium, which was earlier in the 10th house, now it is going to be in your 11th. And Jupiter is also going to be transiting Rohini Nakshatra. We have Ganga Jayanti, Ganga Snan also, Ganga Jayanti also this week. So this is what the week looks like. And this is Ganga Dashera, when we say this is a beautiful week, a pious week. So to go for holy dip in the river Ganges, holy river actually. So for you, basically your ascendant lord is going to be in the 11th house, which is again a very positive placement this week. And this month is going to be really very positive to meet influential people. Moon, when is in the 12th house, it's like the cycle is coming to an end and the new cycle you're awaiting. So this is something which is going to be giving you that isolation or maybe contemplation even more. To start with, 10th, 11th would be that kind of a time period where you will be learning more about yourself, about your achievements or your defeats, and then you just start contemplating, and then you start gaining strength from that and rectify the mistakes that you have done in the past 27 days, especially because moon cycle is coming to an end. Then moon is going to be in your first house on the 12th, till the 14th first half. So that's a good time period for you, because that is the time when you will understand your achievements better, and you can start improving on yourself and meeting those kinds of people now, where you just learn more, actually, and this can also be the time when you can be traveling, or you be meeting your bosses, your seniors, your gurus, and luck is by your side because Mars is in the ninth house of yours, and it's the dharma trikona which is active. So this is definitely going to be making you go to some religious place, or visiting some guru or some teacher of yours, or a mentor of yours, or connecting with them. This is a good transit in a way. This way, this is giving your 11th house also so much of strength. Can you see Venus, Mercury, and Sun are going to be there, and Jupiter is going to be in your 10th house. So you have to keep your ego aside and make decisions. Self-respect is there, of course, but ego aside. Jupiter is transiting the nurturing nakshatra of Rohini. Creativity will be at its peak, and you will do something or make something very creatively as well. Also, connection with the overseas people will be giving you some success as well, because Jupiter is going to be in your 12th Lord's nakshatra also. Rohini is ruled by Moon. So Moon will be transiting through your second house on the 14th second half till the 16th, and it's going to be in Rahu Ketu axis. And Jupiter is also looking here. So this is a good time period for financial growth. I know that, Leo people are having a lot of expenditures off late. Whosoever is coming to me with booking their readings, they're saying there's a lot of expenses, that is taking place because of Ketu's energy prevalent here. But when Jupiter is looking here, it is going to control, and savings will increase, not to worry. Also, Rahu is transiting your 8th house, so you need to take care of your health, your feet region, especially your legs, your feet region. Saturn and Mars, are also on the either sides of Rahu, so you need to take care of your health any which ways, and your partner's health also, because Saturn is transiting your 7th house. The partner can become indifferent, can become isolated, can become very hardworking, or it could be that there is some old house change which is going to take place, because Saturn is looking at your 4th house as well. Saturn is turning retrograde, things will expedite. Some good news is definitely on its way. So don't worry, things are going to get better. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, this week, Moon is going to be transiting your 11th, 12th, and 1st houses. So 11th house on the 10th and the 11th, and this is a good transit for you. Any which ways, you're going to be making some changes, some investment planning is taking place. You're thinking of purchasing a property also, or maybe, something to do with your travels, or some connection with the overseas people. All that is is going on in your head, how you can enhance yourself. You're just thinking of all those energies already. So now this week you will get into that momentum, how you can just learn about and maybe your friends might just be paying more attention to you, or you're going to be with your friends more, and you're going to be connecting with some new people, influential people also this week. You're going to be very emotional with your friends. Maybe your friends need your attention. So Virgo people need to be little they should connect with the people who are going to be supportive of you any which ways. Okay. So Rahu is in your 7th house, Mars is in your 8th house, Saturn is in your 6th house. So there's a lot of health issue that you're going through. Many health issues, in fact, because, your 6th, 7th, 8th houses are afflicted. So you need to take care of your health, your partner's health also. If at all you have any family member, uncle, aunt, or any kind of, the loved ones, we can say. So there can be some health issues you can hear more about. As it is, Moon is going to be transiting your 12th house on the 12th to the 14th first half. So that is where, you can have, you can visit a hospital also, or maybe there is some health issue, some news that you hear about your friend or your dear one, that, some health issues have cropped up suddenly. So your visit to the hospital could be for yourself or for someone else. Thankfully, Jupiter is in your trine. It's a protection. It's a big time saving grace. And Venus, Sun, Mercury are also going to be in the Kendra. Your Lagnesh is going to be in the 10,000, and Lagnesh is getting stronger. So this is definitely going to be a big time saving grace. I'm not saying that you will not experience anything negative, but definitely if you experience anything negative, you're going to be coming out of that negative aspect as well. Any kind of energy that you have that has been depleting you or has been pulling you down, you will experience some relief there as well. Thankfully, Jupiter is a big time saving grace for you, because Jupiter is also going to be in the 11th Lord's Nakshatra. That is on the 13th of June, is going to be transiting Rohini. So that is also going to give some balancing impact on your life, and it's going to be protecting you from whatever negatives you're going to be going through. And also, just simply just, take care of your health and recite Om Ganganapataye Namo Namaha chants. That is also going to help you, because Ketu is over your Lagna. Mercury is also going to be your Lagnesh, going to be in your 10th house. So any kind of change that you're expecting at the workplace is going to be there, and any kind of promotion, elevation, this is a beautiful transit, and it is going to come through your way as well. Lastly, moon is going to be 14th second half to the 16th in your first house and in Rahu Ketu axis. And alongside, Jupiter is also looking here. So take care of what you eat, what you speak. There can be that, your connectivity with your family members, some home, some religious prayer at home, you might just be connecting with those kinds of energies as well during this week. So this is something which is good and positive, in fact, and maybe, your friends are going to be doing well. You're going to be connecting with people this week. You're going to be throwing a party, connecting with your relatives, maybe, or you're traveling, maybe, you're traveling and you're going to be meeting some influential people, guru like, people or teachers. You can meet them as well. So this is a good week for you overall, because moon is going to be in your 12th house as well. So 11th Lord in the 12th house means that you're going to be maybe, making some expenses on your friends, or maybe you're going to be traveling also. That's something. And then you have to take care of your health, and somebody in the family also can fall sick. So you need to be attentive and alert and take care. Okay. And good for connecting with children, good for student natives also, because it is good for a competitive examination success as well. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. So for Libra natives, this week, moon is going to be transiting your 10th, 11th, 12th houses. And the stellium, which was in the clustering of planets, which was in your 8th house, now it's going to be in your 9th house. So definitely very positive time period that you're heading to, because one by one, all the grahas are leaving the 8th house and going to be in the 9th house. See, 9th house is is definitely, because your Lagnesh is going to be in the 9th house, which is again very positive, and your 11th Lord is also going to be in your 9th house. So definitely, Binaji, this is going to be a good time period for new job situation also. If at all you're looking for a job, maybe you will start a job on the 10th or the 11th, of this month, because Mars is also looking at your 10th house and Rahu is also looking at your 10th house. So there is maybe multiple jobs. Maybe you're going to be getting jobs, not only one, but you might just be doing, variegated jobs. Maybe there are some, you get 2 job proposals, or you're going to be multitasking also at the workplace. A lot of workload, definitely. And then moon is going to be shifting to the 11th house on the 12th to the 14th first half. So good to connect with the with your bosses, with your seniors, just sort things out at the workplace. If at all you're having any confrontations with your co-workers, you need to just reconcile. That's the best remedy, because Cancer and Leo sign are back to back always. So this might just bring about some kind of energy which is going to be giving you some negative energy at the workplace also. You're going to be very emotional, and people don't expect that. So you need to be firm about and practical about your decision making, rather than going haywire and all over the place. Okay, just balance things out. It's not that you have to just go for you have to do everything together. No, take it easy. And if you do one thing at a time, only then you will get that result also the way you are expecting. Okay. Moon is going to be lastly in your 12th house on the 14th, second half till the 16th. So when moon is in the 12th house, it is an isolation zone. Maybe you have a lot of work to do. You are in isolation. Maybe you're not well. You are in isolation. Maybe somebody's in the hospital you're visiting. You are in isolation. Maybe you have gone through some, something to do with police or something like that. So you're in the prison. Or maybe you're dealing with those kinds of people who are just giving you some mental tension. Also, maybe you're doing some presentation, you're busy. So 12th house energy is prevalent whenever moon is in the 12th house, and Ketu is already there. Maybe you're in meditation zone. You're just meditating, you're reinvigorating, rejuvenating, going for a spa treatment or something like that. So all these energies work. We can't just confine 12th house energy as bad, loss house, house of loss. No, it is about your self, how you treat yourself, how you actually, sometimes people have this, that nothing is working and they're thinking of all the negative thoughts. That is also 12th house energy, but they come out of it also, because moon is definitely going to be coming out from the 12th house to the first. So when moon is out of this energy, thankfully Jupiter is looking here. So there can be that you're reading some text, classic texts, some books. Okay. Or maybe you're journaling, you're writing something about yourself. So that can also happen for 2 quarter days. Not that the whole 2 quarter days are going to be the same. 6 hours. Generally, it's 6 hours where you feel little uncomfortable or better. Then moon is going to be in your first house next week. So things will definitely get better. And Sun, Mercury, Venus are going to be transiting your 9th house. So there is a beautiful yoga which is forming. That is why I said that it is a beautiful yoga, because your Lagnesh and your 9th house are connecting in your 9th house. And for a couple of days, there is an exchange also between Mercury and Venus. So again, a very positive time period. Venus is your Lagnesh. Mercury is your friendly graha, your Bhagya Lord. So maybe some help comes from the overseas lands. You're traveling and you learn something over there. Or maybe you connect with your seniors and bosses, and you learn from them. It's better that you don't have ego clashes right now. It's better that way. Okay, things will definitely get better once Jupiter is also transiting Rohini, your 10th Lord, Nakshatra. Things are going to get better from the 13th any which ways. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. The much awaited, I think, Scorpio's reading, because everybody is dreading what will happen when all the grahas are looking at Scorpio sign. Anyhow, Scorpio, moon is going to be transiting your 9th, 10th, and 11th houses this week. So it's coming out of the 8th house. So 10th and the 11th are good dates for you, because your Bhagya Lord is going to be in the Bhagya house. Your luck is by your side. In case you have to plan anything, do it on these 2 days. 10th, 11th, good dates for you. Just don't get confused about what you want to do. Maybe you have to make decisions, urgent decisions about your children, about your partner, relationship. Maybe, you are performing some puja at home, some religious ceremony at home. So all these energies are prevalent when moon is in the 9th house. Also, you see the clustering of the planets, which was in the Taurus sign, now it is going to be in your 8th house. So this 8th house energy, is going to be actually, if it is used well, maybe for research work or doing anything in the depth, detail of anything, or any kind of inheritance, if you're looking for any kind of job which requires attention, too much of detail and depth, when planets are in the 8th house, if you do it, it definitely gives you multiple times results, better results. Okay. Now here, Jupiter is also going to be transiting in your Bhagya Lord's nakshatra, that is Rohini. So it is definitely going to be a protection now. If at all you have been experiencing some some kind of energy which is depleting you, which is pulling you down, you're very aggressive, or there is some impulsive energy, you're making decisions impulsively, you're not doing right kind of things, you're agitated. Now things are going to mellow down, because Jupiter is going to be in the nourishing, caring Rohini's nakshatra. Creativity is going to be enhanced. I've already made a video. Please do watch that. It's a good transit for you, especially for Scorpio natives, because, your Bhagya is going to get activated. That means you will get those kinds of results the way you wish to. So if you channelize your energies now, you definitely are going to be successful. It's not about just moon transit. How moon is actually connecting with the other planets is this video about. So here, moon is going to be forming a connection with Saturn also when moon transits through your 10th house on the 12th to the 14th first half. So here it is going to be trying to Mars also. A lot of energy at the workplace. You will experience that people have started to understand you better. You are going to be meeting influential people. You're going to be actually reconciling with your co-workers also. Now, maybe you're going to be moving from your current job to another job or some other department. So your boss can change as well during this time period, because Sun is going to be, the Lord of the 10th is going to be in the 8th house. Quite likely that you get promoted also. Believe in me, this is that kind of a combination. So this is definitely very positive. It's just that you have to make right kind of choices and decisions as far as your romance is concerned, romantic relationship is concerned, and your children is concerned. If you have to send them to overseas places, you need to, for higher studies, you need to pick and choose the right kind of university right now, because this is the time period when the admissions are going on and you have to decide. Or maybe you've already decided, so this might be triggering all those things as well. And as it is, your 12th lord is going to be in the 8th house and forming a connection with Saturn, also your 4th lord. So definitely you're going to be sending off, or you yourself are going to be going overseas during this time. Okay. Lastly, moon is going to be in your 11th house on the 14th, second half to the 16th, and is conjunct Ketu. And Jupiter is also looking here. And Jupiter is by that time going to be in the nakshatra of moon also. So definitely this is a good time period to decide about your investments. Who are your friends? Now you will get to know about that as well. This is the time period when you will get to know who's who's doing the right kind of thing, who's not. You will be able to experience all of those energies as well. Okay. So this is the time when you need to just lie low and just flow with the flow. This is the week when you need to study everything in depth, learn about things in depth rather than superficially doing things. Okay. Good to go. Coming to the next one, that is Sagittarius. All right. For Sagittarius natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 8th, 9th, 10th houses. So when moon is in the 8th house, it's Chandrashtama. The whole transit cannot be bad, or whole transit can't be good. This is what I always say, because, for 6 hours, moon is going to be in the different Navmansha. So when moon is going to be in your 8th house, so this might just bring about some emotional tendencies. You might just make some decisions, hasty decisions, 11th to the 10th, 10th to the 11th, maybe, you will be making some quick decisions. Maybe you are going to be impulsive in making decisions and you feel that, you're not getting that kind of results, or you expected something to happen, but it didn't. Also, moon is going to be in, so just stay calm. Don't just be impulsive and make decisions where you have to repent later. Okay. Take care of your health. On the 12th to the 14th first half, moon is going to be in your 9th house, and 9th house energy is prevalent because Saturn is also looking at the 9th house. So this is the time period you need to take care of your father's health. You can go for the holy dip, in the Ganges, because it is Ganga Dashera also, when Ganga river, descended on earth. So this is also a beautiful time period. This week is very pious for that reason also. And as it is, you are a Sagittarius sign who actually are very philosophical, who are very religious, who want to do these things. They like it. So generally, these people they have a lot of foresightedness also. They know what they can see, what is the future. So you're going to be planning everything during this time. And when moon is going to be in your trine, so dharma trikona as it is gets active here. So Mars is in the 5th house, moon is also going to be in your 9th house. So this is going to be a very beautiful time period for deciding about your children also. Father's health, you need to, as I said, be focused on. Maybe you want to do some religious ceremony at home. Moon lastly is going to be in your 10th house on the 14th second half to the 16th. So this is the time period when you will be connecting with your co-workers and you're doing a lot of work, but you don't feel like, because Ketu energy is also prevalent, as you can see. So this might just bring about some detaching energies at the workplace. Maybe there's a lot of work to do and you're not feeling up to it. As it is, Jupiter is looking here as well. Jupiter is going to be in the 8th Lord's nakshatra, that is Rohini nakshatra. So you can be very creative during this time. You can be very emotional also. So don't make any hasty decisions out of emotions. This might just backfire. So you need to take care of yourself and your emotions during this week, as well as during this month. Especially, Jupiter is going to be till in the Rohini nakshatra till the 20th of August. So you need to just and then it will be back and forth also in Rohini. So you need to be taking care, because the Lagnesh is forming a connection with the 8th house. Get into the depth of everything. Get into anything to do with your research work. If you can do that, go to a watery place. If you want to go to for a holy dip, it's a good time for you. Definitely, you should go for that as well. Jupiter is going to be in your sixth house for this year, and then next year it will be transiting your seventh house. So here, this is the time period when you should actually plan everything very meticulously, organize everything well, eat right, because you can have some weight gain also. Sun, Mercury, Venus will be transiting this week in your seventh house. So from the sixth, it's going to be in the seventh house energy, which is working. So this is also a good yoga, which is forming because your ninth, 10th, and 11th houses are getting connected in the Kendras. Beautiful, beautiful yoga for you as regards to your enhancement of luck, as regards to travels, as regards to your joining a new job assignment or your investment purpose also. This is a beautiful time period. If you want to go for any change of house, residence change, just check all the papers very well and then make the decisions. Okay. This can be a little tough time for as regards to your, purchase of property. You have to be really very careful about all of those energies, but otherwise it's good for your, and take care of your mother's health, of course, because your fourth house is hemmed. So your happiness questioned, you're not satisfied. After Sun, Mercury, Venus, they transit, after post 13th of June, you will feel better. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. So for Capricorn natives, this week, Moon is going to be transiting your seventh, eighth, ninth houses. So seventh house transit of Moon in its own zone is definitely good on the 10th and the 11th. You will feel a little more nourished. You maybe are eating right kind of fruits and diet, and your energies are very positive at home also because you're connecting with your partner, with your family members. So you're going to be very nurturing kinds during this week. And maybe, you're going to be starting with a dinner or a party or something, you're going to be dressing up well and going out also. Could be. Mars is looking here, so don't lose your cool. Maybe your partner loses cool also. So you need to reconcile rather than just, drifting apart. Also, Moon is going to be in your eighth house on the 12th to the 14th first half. So that's where, it is going to be aspected by Saturn and is going to be in trine to Mars also. So this is also not looking good for your health. Thankfully, Jupiter is going to be in your seventh house, Lord's Nakshatra. So this is good if you take help from your partner or your family members. They will guide you through if at all you're stuck somewhere in any of the directions. So this is the time period you will get that help also you're waiting for. And eighth house, people, when I've seen, they go through a lot of turmoil, mentally, they just feel low and out. As it is it's Saturn, which is an isolating planet, and looking at the eighth house. So you might just feel energy is depleting and you feel cold in relationship also. No sexual interaction also happens. At times you feel so. So that kind of an energy is there, when Moon is also right opposite Saturn. You're emotional, the partner is not, or your partner is and you're not. So that kind of connection you feel. Also, Mercury, Sun, and Venus are going to be in your sixth house. So this is definitely very positive because the yoga, which is the ninth house and the 10th house, 8th, 9th, 10th houses, and the yoga Karagraha Venus is also going to be in the sixth house in Gemini sign. So this is a beautiful time period, for joining a new job or your investments. If you have to travel, if you want to join a new job assignment or any new department you're shifted to. So this is what is going to happen, and good for progeny, childbirth, and good for your children's future planning and, some kind of competition if they are going to be sitting for. Lastly, Moon is going to be in the 14th second half till the 16th in your ninth house. So this is a time period when it is going to be in Rahu Ketu axis aspected by Rahu also, by Jupiter also, and Jupiter is in your seventh Lord's Nakshatra also. So this is also a very beautiful Dhana Yoga or a Raja Yoga, which is forming when Moon is transiting here, because Moon is your seventh Lord and is going to be aspected by Jupiter, and Jupiter is going to be in the Nakshatra of Rohini. So you can be very creative, you can be very religious kind, spiritually inclined also during this time period. Good. Jupiter and Ketu are friends because Ketu treats Jupiter as his guru also. So this is why, Jupiter's aspect on Ketu has minimized the negatives. Your father's health has improved, your travels have improved. Too many travels have happened maybe off late for work, and you're growing. So all these energies are definitely positive this week. In case you're looking for a new job assignment, you will get it as well. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. I have a reading actually after this. I need to rush. Sorry about this. I can't keep anybody waiting because these are all Mahurata readings. I pick and choose Mahurata and then I do it. Yeah, but the signals were so bad that I couldn't make this video earlier. So for Aquarius natives, this moon is going to be transiting your sixth, seventh, and eighth houses this week. Sixth house transit is, one which is not bad. It gives you that energy to understand yourself, which direction to take. Okay, you organize yourself for the future endeavors. Actually, you have to lay the foundations, right? You can't get the results in a day. So you are going to be planning everything during this transit of moon in the sixth house. You're going to be organizing yourself. You'll be maybe planning how you can work through your office assignments. Your colleagues are not maybe resonating with you and you're feeling quite uneasy at the workplace. Rahu is also looking, not to forget that. But thankfully, Jupiter is also going to be in Rohini Nakshatra this week from 13th onwards. So this is definitely going to give you that relief that you're waiting for at the workplace, because eighth sign, Scorpio sign, is your 10th house. And it is highly, highly charged up with Mars looking, Rahu looking, Saturn looking, Jupiter looking. Now, Sun, Mercury, and Venus will be leaving and will be transiting your ninth house. So surely the energies are going to get a little better and mellowing down. So you maybe have not even, taken proper rest from past so many days. So now this week you will relax. Okay. Especially post 13th, 14th, you will be much relaxed. And your Yokara Graha is also going to be in the trine. So surely and Bhagya Lord is going to be in the trine. So definitely some new job assignments, travels, they're going to be fruitful. It is also good for your mother's health, father's health, if they have been suffering. You will connect with them. If you have to travel, you will be traveling to your country also. Lastly, moon will be in your eighth house on the 14th, second half till the 16th, and is going to be aspected by Jupiter here. So anything to do with research, anything about inheritance, anything where, you are going to be starting something new, something has to end and something has to start. So that is something which is the eighth house energy. So this is going to be the time period when you will be experiencing some changes. Sudden growth can also happen because it's your sixth lord after all. So 11th house is away from itself. So good for loans, litigation. You will get some relief there. If you have to pet a dog, pet a cat, you can do that as well. Okay. So this is a good week overall with a lot of energy in your fifth house. Good for children, good for romance, good for new associations, also for investment purpose. Also, you're going to be gaining lots during this week. Coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. All right. So for Pisces natives, this week moon is going to be in your fifth, sixth, seventh houses. So moon being the ruler of the fifth house in the fifth house is definitely very positive for you, connecting with your children emotionally, understanding them, connecting with your partner emotionally, or maybe you will be connecting with a new partner. New relationship can trigger as well. This is good time period for entertainment industry, for the, if you are in entertainment industry, creativity, that'll be enhanced. And pursuing some hobby, some kind of, creative pursuits, singing, dancing, music, drama, arts, all that can, in either or can trigger. So you might just pursue all of that and you want to unwind also. So this is a good time period to connect with an ex-partner also. You can be very emotional about the relationship during this time. That is on the 10th and the 11th. Then 12th to the 14th first half, this is the time period when moon is going to be in your sixth house and is going to be aspected by Saturn and is trying to Mars. So not a good time period for litigation, loans. Do not get into it. It might just be a delaying factor. As it is, Rahu is over your Lagna and is hemmed between two malefics, that is Mars and Saturn. You can see that. So this is also a blocked energy you're experiencing from a long time. But don't worry, your Lagnesh is going to be in your fifth Lord's Nakshatra, that is Rohini, Moon's Nakshatra. So this is going to give you that relief now. This is going to be giving you that success in your endeavors also. Any kind of travel plans, short journeys, long journeys, or maybe, connecting with the overseas people, investment purpose, you're going to be meeting investors, etc. So you're going to be discussing many things because, your Lagnesh and 10th Lord are forming a good connection with the trine. So definitely it is very positive for growth purpose. If you want to join a new assignment, join a new job, you want to make changes in your personality, okay, all that can happen. Just mellow down on your ego. Ego levels can go up. And Rahu always deviates you, confuses you. Thankfully, this Rahu is hemmed between two malefics, so it is mellowing down that impact also. Don't worry. So you're going to be making confidently some decisions this week. And moon is going to be lastly in your 7th house. And that's happening on the 14th, second half till the 16th. That's the time when you can have some complications in relationships. So you need to work on your relationship, reconcile, rather than drifting away from your people. Okay. It's not just the spousal relationship I'm talking about. It's about the people who are in your surrounding, in your vicinity. Okay. Ketu is there. Jupiter is looking here. So this